So what brings you in today, Paula?
Um, I've just been having a really hard time getting out of the house. I can't go to work anymore. I pretty much live with my mom. Or yeah, I do live with my mom. So that's why I'm here today.
So it sounds like maybe you're a little bit anxious.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. No, I'm definitely anxious. I just get really concerned about when I have a lot of stress and people are watching me. It just makes me really, really nervous. I'm gonna mess up, and yeah, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to experience that again.
So what are some of those stressors in your life that make you feel like that?
Um, well, I think it started back in college, and I had a lot of college work, and uh, guys were starting to ask me out, and they were really, um, I don't know, they were really pressuring, and I don't know, I got really stressed from my job and from college and from um, dating people that it just kind of blew up in my face one day, and I started getting like short of breath, and I would get really dizzy. My hands would get really tingly, and I thought I was like gonna die. I thought I was like having a heart attack, um, and it feels so uncontrollable. And yeah, so anyways, college and guys and work were kind of the stressors.
So what you just described sounds like a panic attack. Are you familiar with those at all?
Well, I am now. Yeah, I went to the ER several times, and because I thought it like I had pain in my chest, and I thought I was having a heart attack, and they weren't helping me. They just said that it's all in your head, and yeah. So eventually, my doctor he recommended me to come to a counselor, and he recommended you. Um, and so here I am, and he said it was just panic attacks, and but I keep having them, and they started at college, and then they started at work, and then now they're just kind of like whenever I go out. And so my mom, like, I can't even drive anymore because I get like really anxious when I'm driving. And so, like, my mom, she drives me everywhere, and I'm glad I have her, but I'm 27 years old. I don't want to be dependent on my mom.
So it sounds like what's happening for you is you're having multiple panic attacks. How often would you say you're having them?
Uh, well, when I go out, I could have like a couple in a day. Um, they just like they progressed. I had one once, and then maybe like a month later, I had it in another place, and then it just kind of they just got like closer. Yeah, so I don't know. It kind of started around the time of work in college, and there was just so much pressure at work and like the advertising company and coming up with, you know, new commercials and new pitches, and there was just a lot of performance anxiety, and my boss was watching me, and so it just was no longer a safe place because I just got really stressed, and then I started like I just felt that way wherever I went. If it was like in class or if it was going to the grocery store or anywhere. I just don't like going out now.
So it sounds like, Piper, what we're talking about is a diagnosis of panic disorder with agoraphobia. Have you ever heard that word agoraphobia before?
No.
Basically just means you have a fear of going out, and the panic disorder piece is that you just have multiple panic attacks, that you're scared of having panic attacks, things like that. So does that diagnosis feel accurate for you?
Yeah, like I have panic attacks and they make me afraid of going out because I don't want to have another one.
Perfect. Okay, so let's go with that diagnosis. So I think what we'll do is we'll have you get an evaluation by a medical professional. And what I'm thinking is maybe we'll put you on an SSRI, maybe something like Zoloft. And what that will do is it'll help ease that panic, help get you out more, help you be more comfortable when you go out. So what we would do is we would potentially have you on that medication, and we would pair that with counseling and maybe some other, alternative therapies like yoga and exercise and things like that. And everything would just kind of complement each other really nicely. How does something like that sound to you?
Um, yeah, I will do whatever it takes to get these things to stop. I just want to function again.
Okay, so let's set up an appointment with a doctor and we'll go from there.